Back to the stream. How's it going? We're gonna be playing some Magic tonight. Some Magic. I just built us a new deck. We're going to the dark side tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Control side of things. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Oh! First game. Teferi versus Teferi matchup. Alright, I love it. Let's keep this hand. Hand's okay. Opponent's mulliganing. Island, go. A plane. Okay. Curse of Silence. Guessing Teferi. Yep. Alright. Planes go. Hoping to draw an island here. It's not quite an island, but we'll take it. Try land. Ooh. Looks good to me. I'll leave that on top. Playing a replicating ring. We'll just say no. Midnight Clock online. A brazen borrower our midnight clock on their upkeep. Sure. We'll float a mana because it doesn't really matter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna shock that in to make them think we have a counter spell here, because we didn't, but now we have counter spells for what they do. Which is likely to be their, well, a tap land means it's not gonna be very most likely. Yeah, let's just take our turn. All right, turn over. Go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and counter that. Reveal 1. Absorb can stay on the top. That's a great card. Shoot, I just realized that... Well, it's okay, actually. We have this to take control of their Teferi.
If you show remorse, I'll hurry.
I thought it would tap in a way that we could still cast our second counterspell, but I forgot that we had 2 white sources. Sure. Let's get that counter spell out of their hand.
You know what? I'm not.
Sure. Draw your card.
I've
Okay.
got them all figured out. Let's try this.
So we're in a little bit of trouble here. Alright, so we now have enough mana to cast our Teferi. But doing so is just going to give them an opening to play something else. Yeah, I kind of just feel like we're locked out of this game at this point. Alright, I'm just going to scoop. Alright, well that was a little embarrassing, but yeah, we just didn't realize that we were going to be tapping wrong if we cast our first counter spell there, so not the end of the world. Let's try it again. Anybody else online? Jeez Louise. What's going on here? Okay, we found somebody. Kiora. Got it. It'll be fun. Yeah, we can keep this. Island go. Plains go. We now need to draw some lands. That's not a land. Alright, your go, opponent. Maybe we could counter that, or we could not. He ramps them, so sure. Ooh, Lotus Field. Hey. That is not another land. Let's go to the bottom. That's Kiora. So they can use it to untap their Lotus Field. Sure.
One drop ripples and grows.
Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna blow up Kiora here.
Well, this sucks.
We have removal for the creatures, so... Oh, gosh. Normally I would cast Gift of Estates, but since they sacrificed their island, or their lands, not gonna do anything here, so I guess we just had to pass. That's really unfortunate. Wow, that only cost 3 mana because of Gorklaw. Okay. I really hope we draw an untapped land here. Not an untapped land, I guess it's something we can do at least, but we are in some trouble. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I don't care about that. Yeah, we'll counter that, though. Unfortunately, we don't have any creatures in our hand, so that cost reduction is not going to do anything. But we do have this. Let's see if they have a counter spell. I think I just play into a counter spell here. My only other option is potentially hold up Settle the Wreckage, which would allow them to untap and draw. So if they had a counterspell, it already wasn't going to be good for us. guess unless they tapped out for some reason. But... okay, with that we're dead. Yep. Well, we've lost 2 games so far. One of them was arguably because of a poor decision on my part. The other one, really just because we didn't draw a lot of lands. But we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. Gonna be up against a really fast deck. I think this is fine because of the search for his cannon. Ooh, alright. Double blue. Nice. Commander, play a Mind Stone, then pass. I mean, you could use it to take out their commander. Yeah, let's pull the counterspell out of their hand. Or not. Okay. They could recast their commander here and then have 4 mana with their rocks available. Okay, they can still recast their commander if they choose to. They choose not to. That's going to the graveyard. We could Mirror Maid on like Mind Stone here, but I don't really think that's worth it, so I think I'm just gonna hold up the Thassa's Intervention. Yep. You got it, pal. Technically, he could have sacked the Mind Stone there too, but chose not to. Circle of Dreams Druid. Let's get the counterspell out of his. Well, no. He actually can't counter that since he has 4 available mana. He could Sphinx his rep for 1 here, but that doesn't feel worth it. That can go to the graveyard. I mean, we could Teferi, but I think I'll just hold up my counters here. Now I can counter unless they pay 6. Although they do have this Circle of Dreams Druid now, which taps her. Okay, so whatever they're playing, if they have a counterspell available, they could counter our Thassa's Intervention, but if not, and get rid of their guys. Or not get. Okay, they're trying to recast their commander. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have exactly 6 mana available. So I don't really want to do Thassa's Intervention. They just pass. I do think I'm gonna Sphinx his red for 2 now. Settle that wreckage, huh? Well, they're not doing much to me if they don't attack. So let's just take this settle the wreckage. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Pass the turn like this. I mean, I could disallow this. I don't really feel like that makes a lot of sense, though. The Tarrasque, eh? Vorinclex, eh? That's, I mean, that's probably something that we counter, right? There's their counter spell that they've been holding up this whole time. Good to know it's off the board. But we're in a little bit of trouble here. Especially because of that Vorinclex. Swords to Plowshares is actually a really good answer for Vorinclex. Do I do it now? Do I wait for them to untap and potentially do other stuff? I think I just do it now. And then I am gonna play this as a land. I will have it enter. Actually, if I have it enter untapped, 1, 2, yeah, I can't play Settle the Wreckage and Vasta's Intervention here, so. Yep. Okay. They're good gaming me. Well, now it's do or die. Do they have a counter spell in that hand or not? And they do. Alright. Yeah, that game, I kind of feel like our opponent just set up faster than we did. And was able to get their engine going before we could do anything about it. And we really only drew one of our board wipes. We have like 6 or 7 board wipes in the deck. So we're up first. We have a counter spell that won't really help us till later in the game. But we do have a Search for Iskanta. I think I'm going to keep this and just fetch for an island right away. There you go. They have Winota. What's up, opponent? I think they might have lagged out or something. My guy. My guy. You're about to lose the game. I mean, okay. Dude. Here go. I don't think they're here. They must have lagged out. They have cool mountains, though. So fiery. You know, I really liked these M21 lands. They were really sweet. It's really too bad that they didn't do any sort of like full art treatment with like this sort of border or something. Because this would look really sweet with like full art. Maybe not with this specific art, but with like something that's good as full art. Okay, that I can keep. Play our island and pass. Opponent came back. Hello, opponent. The opponent, well, actually, you're gonna play that again next turn, is what's gonna happen. Ooh, I'll keep that. I'll definitely keep that. If I had known that was coming up, I would not have countered last turn. Yep. Okay. Is land we want is land. Is land. Yeah, so what we're gonna do here is we will we could Teferi draw. I think I like Teferi draw.
This isn't a fight. We have no time for a break.
Ooh. Let's untap Island. Wily Goblin, hey? Yeah, that can resolve. I'll use some countering that. They're coming at Teferi. Send them to the command zone. Yep. I mean, I'll draw an island. Alright. Let's save Judgment. And yeah, now they save their Runaway Steamkin with their Selfless Savior, yep. This we're gonna counter. Right? Do they have anything to cast? Like, no. Very Master of Time. That could be useful for next turn. But yeah, we're just gonna pass the turn here. Yeah, they're gonna be able to recast Winona. I didn't think about that. That's fine. They only get one trigger off of it. They get a Blade Slicer. Alright. Flames. That actually is relevant because it means that we can now play our smaller Teferi and we can hold up Absorb.
Let's make this
So
quick.
for smaller Teferi, let's plus.
Ideas like seconds.
Ooh, baby. Well, what do we discard here then? I feel like we're just too far away from Ulamog for it to be relevant. Yeah. Alright. So we're in for it this turn. But then next turn we're just gonna vanquish the Horde. Yep. Do your thing, my guy. Okay. Okay. So Thalia is the only one attacking Teferi right now. So if I phase Thalia out, then oh god, no, I phase out that guy.
Looks like I'm out of time.
That is scary. Well, unfortunately, I think this game's over because this guy's now phased out. We would have died if we hadn't done that. But since he's phased out, yeah, let's transform. We're not going to be able to kill him with the Vanquish the Horde. Oh, we can't even... Why can't we play things? Oh, Ranger Captain of Eos. Okay. Yeah, let's do this then. And then just lose. Let's grab this. And now we're just dead. Yep, that was unfortunate, but let's run it back. Alright, we're over halfway to our goal of killing 25 creatures. Oh, man. Yeah, this new Teferi control deck, I mean, I've been having some bad luck with it so far. I feel like it has to be a good deck, but yeah, I just really haven't been getting the luck of the draw. We're up against another Teferi. Alright. Teferi off. I will keep this. This is a decent hand. I think I start out with Island in case I draw another blue source. Since I didn't, I think I'm going to pay the life for this. Okay. I will play my Midnight Clock. If they want to counter, they can counter. They'll pull a counter spell out of their hand. Sweet. Now I won't get countered when I play my Teferi. Or at least I hope not. This can enter tapped. Sure, let's counter it. Gonna counter my counter? No. Alright, Teferi. Aw, man. Take action. Now they're gonna get to cast their Teferi though, which is bad for us. Yeah, that's real bad for us.
I know my response. Let's skip to the good part.
Okay, that's actually sweet. Let's play that as a blue. And let's attempt to cast Dream Troll. Hey, it resolves. Let's go. Okay, that's huge. Shatter that sky. Ah, it's only hexproof. Yep, nothing we can do about that. I wish it got hexproof and indestructible on that ability. That might have been too good, but... Alright, they didn't have a counterspell last turn, at least not for creature. Ooh.
Hurry.
Yeah, we're probably just locked out of this game. Let's just scoop. Yeah, it doesn't feel good getting locked out. So that was probably my bad for playing into the counter spells. I mean, I was playing against a control deck. I should have been anticipating counter spells a little more. Maybe that's our issue, is we're not playing as if we always have a counter spell. Alright, this is looking sweet. Alright, so I'm not gonna play my Fabled Passage first. I kind of want to, so that I have a land on 3, but now that I've drawn this, I know I'm gonna have double white sources, so I know getting a blue at this is correct. It does mean we can't play our Narset this turn, but we still get to hold up our Malevolent Hermit, which I feel like is relevant. Yeah, let's attack. That just has to resolve. Nothing we can do about it. Play this and crack it. Digging for an island. Then I think I just passed the turn here. Sure. Not too bad. Ooh, they did miss a land drop. Well, the question here is, do I draw 2 cards? Or it does kind of go shields down for the Hermit. But it also moves us forward. So normally I would go to Fairy here. But I think I'm just going to keep up like my counter magic. So I think what I'll do is I will swing in with the Hermit. If they block here, then I will either Wrath of God or Teferi. Okay, since they didn't block, anticipating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so they can't activate Enon this turn. So they're obviously holding something else up. Okay. So I mean, we could commit that, but like, I don't really see why. So I'll let it hit the board for now. Okay, so they hit for 5. I'm not going to do anything about it yet. I keep my mana up. Alright, let's try to commit their commander, which I'm anticipating is going to hit a counter spell of some sort. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and Wrath of God. And then let's Esper Sentinel. And now they are so far behind. Oh. They were so far behind. Woohoo. We only need to kill 7 more of our opponent's creatures. Oh no. It's not Bob. I'm tempted to keep this just because of the Vanquish the Horde. I know it's a bad hand. And I absolutely should mulligan. Yeah, let's do it. Oh! Mulligan. Okay. Yep, let's tuck the charm. Okay. There's a plane. Choose green, sure. I can foretell this here. Sure, let's do it. Oh, interesting. That's how they nerfed this card. You only make the birds if you foretold it. Okay. We don't have any counter magic here, so let's just nerf it.
I train every day. Know with thoughtfulness before action.
Yeah, let's grab a Doomscar. Definitely gonna be worth it. Okay. So they can now add quad green. Ooh, Alley of Devastation. Alright, you got it. You got it. They don't want stuff to be able to be countered. Okay. Well, fortunately for them, we have a Swords to Plowshare.
And prepare.
Ooh. I'm gonna grab the Rivers because that's gonna be real good in the long run. Let's just hold stuff up. This only prevents me from countering green creatures. So I could still counter like a blue spell or a green non-creature spell or something. Okay. Yep. Sure, Leafkin Druid, I'll take it. Question here is, do I settle? And I think I do. Because that means counter spells are turned back on. Gets their commander off the board. We have plenty of other board wipes, so I think we're fine to settle there. Okay. Yeah, I think we just... Well, we could Teferi, actually.
I won't hide from the
Go ahead and
any
plus our
longer. Let's get to the
Teferi.
good part.
Ooh, very nice. I like to see that. Oh, counter him. They don't currently have enough mana to cast their commander now. They play a Thassa, which will draw them a card. Okay. They kill off Narset, that's fine.
Must train harder.
Yep, there's that card. Yeah, let's just plus our Teferi.
Hurry.
Gets us a land. I think I'm just going to foretell a Doomscar. And then pass the turn, untap my 2 lands, that now I can hold up my Sublime Epiphany. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, we could gain Indestructible. Okay, let's just exile it. Hey, Scoop. Alright. I don't know if we countered a single spell that game. Oh, we did. We used our counter spell. Okay. But we didn't kill a single creature. We exiled like 3 creatures. Didn't kill a single one. Says I have 1 viewer in my stream, so hello 1 viewer. Thank you for watching. Welcome. Alright, I'm gonna be mulliganing that. This looks a decent amount better. We're up against another Teferi mirror. This is our 3rd Teferi mirror tonight. Okay. Flames, go ahead. Glad to see that second Flames, so that now we can play Day of Judgment if we need it. Okay, Island go. They unfortunately are able to get down a Search for Azcanta. Yep. That's the turn. Oh, they might play something here. Okay, they cycle something. I was gonna say they might play something here to try and bait out a counter. We don't want a counter there. They anticipate a counter. Is good because I absolutely have a counter. I'll do the same. Choose not to crack their Fabled Passage. Interesting. I just pass the turn. I'll play another blue source and do the same. It's just gonna be land go, land go, land go. Although they're gonna start getting some value with their Search for Azcanta soon. Let's get a white and a blue. Malevolent Hermit. they try to exclude it. I mean, we could memory lapse their exclude here. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. They disallow our memory lapse. I think I'm gonna let that happen. Then I am gonna let this happen. Unfortunately, draws them a card. But we did get rid of quite a bit of counter magic there. We just pass. I think what we do here is we try to throw down our Malevolent Hermit. Or our Benevolent Geist. As that'll make our stuff uncounterable. Sure. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, don't worry, Andrew. I'm gonna try. Yeah, that was a while ago that I made you mod, Andrew. Sure, you can kill my guy. I don't want you playing Teferi, so I'm not gonna counter this. Alright, on their end step, I'm gonna crack this. Ooh, Tezzeret's Gambit. Okay, let's throw down our Midnight Clock. Alright, now I'll just pass the turn. Yep, that as Kanta is getting annoying. Cycle a Shark Typhoon, making a 2/2, sure. Okay. We get a counter. How's it going, Andrew? How was the holiday party? What are they gonna do here? We have 6 mana for counter spells. Let's put 1 counter on our Midnight Clock. Still holding up a counter spell. I guess let's do 2. I don't care. Nice, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he probably should have hard cast that and then just started making huge sharks all the time, but I don't know, drawing a card and making a 2/2 shark apparently seemed more appealing. But hey, I'm glad the party was fun. Let's see here. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. If we were to play like a Teferi, that would leave us with 4 mana for counter spells. That's enough to cast 1 counter spell. Let's try it. Why would it tap like that? Well, at least I still have 2 blue sources. Baneful Stroke. Now, do I think they have multiple counter spells? Probably. But let's just counter it. I'm getting bored of this game anyway. Oh. Oh. Well, that was unlucky. They didn't have another counter spell though. But they're gonna be able to land their Teferi now. Which is unfortunate. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can cast this. And that's a way to deal with their commander. Let's go.
I'm not done.
Even if they counter it, I don't care. It'll deal with their commander and the Azcanta. Oh, that's so nice. It's probably still in their best interest to counter that. Wait, are they... Oh no! They were able to counter both? Oh, okay. Well, that sucked real bad. Why'd they tap so much mana for their Azcanta? I don't know. Oh, anyway, we know they have a Dovin's Veto in hand. Yeah, this game just feels over to me. I mean, like, I don't think I'm ever gonna resolve a spell. They're literally discarding the hand size. Well, Smothering Tithe could get me back in the game. Alright, let's try it. Let's see if they want to counter this bad boy. They do, and that's a Dovin's Veto, so I cannot counter it. Alright, well, let's see, I have 6 mana left. That's enough for 2 counter spells, or a Tezzeret's Gambit and a counter spell. Let's go with that. I really hope... Yeah. Okay, done. Should I be generous, Andrew, and put a counter on their Teferi? It's at 6. Nah, I'm not gonna be generous. Alright, we drew a Narset. They just whiffed on a Azcanta activation. Yeah, that sucks.
You need to take a time out.
Nothing we could have done about that, though. That also means that now we can't Teferi and Counterspell. Although it does significantly knock down their, Wait, what are you trying to steal? Oh, steal the shark? I could steal the shark. But look at all these lands they have up. They're just gonna counter it. I have enough to cast this and one other counter spell. I mean, yeah, no. Maybe, no. I don't know. Maybe what I'm gonna do here is just pass the turn and then hope that they tap out trying to do something fun. And then after they tap out trying to do something fun, I'll Sphinx's Rev for a bunch. No worries, Andrew. I wasn't gonna steal. They shock in their Hallowed Fountain. Are they planning on doing some? Oh, they want to Ghost Quarter my... I could just make a dude in response. I'm just gonna tap it for mana in response. I really only need 3 white sources, so I'll get an island here. Yeah, let's... Sphinx's Rev for all but 3. So that's for 4. So that we can hold up at least one counterspell. Counter will counter back. Is there a better counter to use here? Let's try Absorb Energy. Since that's an instant and we have one instant in our hand that it could benefit. Alright. Well, if we would have left up one more counter spell, we only would have been Sphinx's Revving for 1, so I think what we did is fine. We did get them to tap at least one of their lands, though, and use up some of their counter magic. Maybe we can resolve it to Fairy? If we cast them, we'll be holding up one counter spell. Let's try it. Kindred Denial. If they're seeking a card with the same... Oh, same mana value. Alright, well, let's try to Sinister Sabotage? No, let's try to Absorb. Yeah. Just that we can get that blue-blue-white mana value out of there, and now it'll leave 3 islands untapped. Yeah. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, I think we're probably just dead now. I don't think there's any way we can come back from it. They have a Memory Lapse in hand, so we know they have at least one counterspell. They have a full hand. I mean, again, we could wait till the end of their turn and then start doing stuff. Or I could Narset here and leave up my 2 counterspells. Sure. Let's see what they say to this. Brainstorm, you do it, guy. I just want to say I just counted in their graveyard and they have 12 counter spells in their graveyard. You're gonna think twice trying to... Oh, nope, that's a Sinister Sabotage. Well, let's... Sure, this actually means that we... Hold on. We have 4 mana available. Yeah, darn it, we can't do one of our bigger things. So... Since that's the case, I'll counter here. Alright, we finally win a counter war. Swords to Plowshares, get that out of here. Narset, find me some value, please.
Hone your prowess.
Ooh. Either one of these could be valuable. I kind of feel like Search for Azcanta is going to be more valuable, though. In the long run.
Let's take it back.
They tuck our Narset. Okay. Search for Azcanta. What do you say, opponent? They say activate their Azcanta. Finding a Narset. Okay. But they say think twice. Are they going to think twice? They are not. Yeah, let's just try to cast our Dream Trawler and see what happens. Okay, so they had a typed counter spell that they were holding up.
Hurry.
Yeah, we kind of have to use this Wrath of God, or Day of Judgment coming up here soon. Oh,
I'll have a better plan.
oh, they
next
do it
time.
for us. Apparently to get rid of the Search for Azcanta. Yeah, let's just try to Teferi here. I mean, there's nothing else we could do aside from maybe cycling this. They syncopate. Okay. Since that's the case, we're gonna play this as a land so that we can try to recast this. Yeah, we just hardly have any cards left in hand. Oh, they have that, yeah, Curse of Silence now, so we won't be able to recast our Teferi. I guess they might call it... Oh, they don't call it a Narset. Okay. Recast their Teferi.
Trust me.
Untap some
We need
lands.
to move quickly.
Okay. I'm gonna try casting Narset. Opponent, what do you think about this? Activate, search for Azcanta. Or Azcanta. Finding, saw it coming, okay. Alright, well, we could Mirror Maid their Curse of Silence, but what do we call? And we could call it Teferi, but they already have that on the board. I guess we could call Narset because we see they have it in their hand, or Think Twice. I'll do Narset. It is Parter of Veils, right? Yes, sir. Okay. Now we're not going to activate or cast our Day of Judgment.
You know what?
Makes sense.
I'm not.
They only have 41 cards left in their deck. Hey! We get to draw a card.
I know 88 ways to defeat you.
Hey, they foretell something.
I have just the trick for this.
They find nothing off their Narset. Wow. Yep, we're kind of done. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 13 mana to even try and cast our Teferi. I mean, they're just gonna try and get their Teferi to ultimate here.
Hold that thought.
And then they'll start exiling our stuff. I guess that's not really gonna end the game though. Yeah, okay, there's... Hey, Pact of Negation. I see one counterspell in their hand. How many counterspells do you think they have? Because I could Teferi and then Pact of Negation their counterspell. Let's try it. Oh no. They have 2 counterspells. Is it worth it? I mean, yeah, we're dead if this Teferi doesn't resolve, so we have to. And then they'll just counter with their other counter, yep. And now we're dead. Yep. Yep, we're tapped out. Yeah, I think our opponent's advantage was that they had that Azcanta on turn 2. They went first and they were able to drop Search for Azcanta on turn 2. And so, since that was the case, they were just able to outvalue us there. Alright, well, I want to try this deck one more time. I want to go up against something other than a control deck. I've been up against, I think, 2 Keenan decks, 2 Teferi decks, and 1 Winota deck so far. And so it's been like control or like ramp control. Hey, a Nissa deck. You don't see a Nissa deck every day. And this hand's looking pretty sweet. I'll keep this. Not doing anything until turn 4, but we're on the play. Oh, and they have a nice avatar too. Oh, and they say hello. We don't need that yet. Adventurous Impulse. Okay. Is land. Is it a land? I don't know. Oh, they explore. Alright. We've now caught up in lands. They're ahead in lands. Ooh, they're anticipating a counterspell when there is none. Well, now there's a counterspell. Yeah, we're gonna counter that. Alright. I think what I want to do here is Solemn Simulacrum, find myself a second Flames, and then Esper Sentinel. I could have Teferi'd there, I guess, and held up the Dovin's Veto. That probably would have been a better idea, but hey, they scoop. We got him. Our opponent tried to play one spell that game. Or I guess 3 spells. Yeah, I miscounted. It was 3 spells. 1 impactful spell. The other 2 were like digging for cards / ramp. Okay. We gonna be up against another Teferi deck here. Something. Ooh. Niv Mizzet Reborn. Okay. Okay. I think I can keep this. I have a Dovin's Veto. Mirror's Call in case we don't draw more lands. We're on the play, which is nice. Ooh, I like their sleeves. Okay, we'll play this so that we can hold up our Dovin's Veto. Can't counter that. Could counter that, but we'd die. Alright. Play our land. Now we're a little worried. We would like to draw an island. Oh, not countering that. Yep, that is a good card for you, opponent. Hey! Said we wanted to draw an island, and what'd we do? We drew an island. Okay. Our opponent could cast their commander here. If they do, I'm gonna disallow it though. Okay, we're taking some damage. And they pass. Alright. Well, I could Teferi and then keep up Dovin's Veto. Although if I do that, they're just gonna attack into Teferi and kill him. I could also like Fumigate and then hold up active negation. Sure. Sure. Cycle your trio. I know they have enough to cast their commander here. Would not be very fun for us. Fires of Invention. I think I counter that. It'll take up my whole next turn. But I can't have them casting 2 spells every turn for the cost of 1 spell. Or for, I guess, no cost. That turn it would have been for the cost of 1 spell, but every turn going forward it'd be no cost. Okay, I don't really understand why they would do that though, because unless they have a counter spell in hand. Which it kind of seems like they do. Yep. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that could have been worse. Kind of sucks that we're tapped out, though. Right. This is gonna draw them 4 cards. Yep. And they can siphon inside us for a reason, I suppose. Okay, well that's pretty good. That's a land, which will do that. Oh, we can't Wrath of God and hold up Dovin's Veto. We could actually Mirror Maid the Prismatic Bridge. This is gonna be fun. No. What the heck is this? What is that luck? You see that luck, Andrew? You're so lucky. Alright, so they reason to scry 3. Yeah, I counter their D-Spark so that they can't get rid of my Mirror Maid Prismatic Bridge, and then they just immediately flip a Knight of Autumn to blow up the Prismatic Bridge. That's so dumb. Hit to Fairy here. Tuck their Commander, which would make me survive. I think what I want to do though is Wrath of God. Because then I can hold up Disallow. I guess I could disallow this. But that's probably not a good plan since I don't know what that's going to be. Okay. They're going to get to draw a card and gain some life. And potentially play land. When he attacks. Ugh. Sure, I'll counter that. Oh man. Mystical Dispute. Ape the Wilds. Okay. Play their extra land. Their extra 2 lands. 1 additional land. So they just must not have played a land yet for the turn. Oh boy. Top 7 cards. They get a Prismari command. They'll do 2 to my face and draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, or create a treasure token. Okay, they do the top 2. Yeah. We got pretty lucky. Yeah, really the biggest like luck factor of this game was when they got that Knight of Autumn flit off the Prismatic Bridge, which was the exact answer they needed to get rid of mine. Opponent, I don't think it's gonna matter much what you discard here. I'm gonna have 1 life. I guess 1 life is all you need to win, but it's going to be kind of tough to win from here. So I think Teferi Tuck is my best option. They have a counter spell. They use my own absorb against me. Alright. Yep. Yeah, well, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I kind of feel like I haven't been getting very lucky a lot tonight, but... Ooh, I leveled up. Okay, this level was only card art. Okay, but the next level I get 200 gemmies and a pack. Wow. Hey, and look, we're almost to the white bat. Very cool. Yeah, let's play again. Another Teferi deck. Wonderful. So I'm up first. This hand is probably pretty good against a Teferi deck, aside from the fact that I only have 1 blue source. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. This doesn't have any counter magic. Well, I guess commit is kind of like counter magic. But I think I'll keep it so that I stay at 7. And I do have the Arcane Signet to try and propel me further into the game. Authority of the Con. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna pass the turn. Okay. definitely not gonna try and cast my Teferi here. Oh, do I? I mean, they probably have a counter spell, but like, not like they're gonna be playing a Teferi next turn if I tap down. Otherwise, I could try to cast Metallurgic Summoning. I think I just pass though. I think I want to hold up my counter magic, slow roll the game. Yeah. Alright, we have 4 mana. Dark Boy hit me. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use my Sphinx's Breath yet. Ooh, Esper Sentinel. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna try casting it. It doesn't remove any of my counter spells. I can still cast either of my counter spells. Now if they want to cast something like that, I draw a card. Heck yeah. Give me that free card. Yeah, you can do that. Okay. They just pass the turn. They don't even attack. Alright, I guess I am not on lands this game. What is our opponent planning on doing? Recasting that Chemist's site. I'm guessing they're gonna pay for this. Yep. See if they pay for this. They do. I think I'll counter. I mean, do I need to? It'll propel them into the late game. But I think I do counter this. I still have commit for a counter spell. If I Teferi here, I'm not going to be able to hold up a counter spell unless I draw a counter spell off my Teferi. And then they could just Teferi next turn and tuck my Teferi. So I think I just have to pass the turn. Fortunately, that was a perfect opportunity to get down Teferi with no counters. Alright, let's see if they pay for this. Looks like they're going to. Okay, let's counter draw. If we can. A mystical dispute. Okay.
Sorry I'm late. Keep up the pace.
This is really unfortunate for us. Now they get to untap lands. We might have... Hey! Or, oh, that's just foretelling. I was gonna say, let's take an extra turn, but that's... We don't have enough mana to take an extra turn. Let's try to play our Teferi and tuck their Teferi. If they counter it, I think I might just scoop. Okay.
I know my responsibility.
Now they can just hit my Teferi with their Shark, but this handles their Teferi temporarily. I think Teferi's gonna be more useful than Esper Sentinel, so if they wanted to trade the Shark for the Esper Sentinel there, I would have been fine with that, but...
How long do you want to wait for an agreement?
Okay. Okay, yeah, we're really in trouble here. I really want to keep up my commit for their Teferi that they're going to be playing. But in order to do that, I have to do nothing else this turn. I also really want to take out their guys. I think I might Day of Judgment here, and then just try to deal with Teferi after the fact, because commit can deal with Teferi after the fact. See if they have the counter. They don't.
This isn't a
Oh, our
fight.
opponent's definitely gotten
Let's skip to
luckier
the good
land-wise. Here's finally our 5th land. Okay. Yeah, based on how many lands our opponent has held up, I don't think that we're gonna be able to resolve anything. So let's just hold up our commit here. Playing Crack of Fabled Passage. Yep, you're good.
We need to move
Okay, then
quickly.
they draw a card. D-Gate Restaurant. That's gonna draw them a lot of cards. I mean, I need to at least do something here. I either Sphinx's Rev now, or I commit this. I think I'm gonna commit it. That's so many cards. If they draw those, I think I'm not gonna be able to handle. Yep. At least we got another card out of their hand. Before they drew the cards. I also put the commit on top. But now it means that we can foretell something and then still hold up commit. I mean, they have so many cards in hand though. How are... I think we want to commit their Teferi now. See if they have an answer for this. They have a Dovin's Veto. I'm gonna foretell something in response. That's kind of weird that you can foretell at instant speed.
Hurry.
Yeah, it just says during your turn. Doesn't say when during your turn. Brainstorm. If I can manage to get off a memory before they ultimate their Teferi at least. I think that... Wait, hold on. What does this guy do? I can't cast... Each opponent can't cast instant or sorcery spells during that player's next turn. Wait. Then why can I still cast my... Oh, these are not... This can be foretold. This is an enchantment. Okay. Well... Since I don't have any counter spells, I might as well just try to throw down a metallurgic summon. Oh, you're headed to bed, Andrew? All right, have a good night. Thanks for watching. And they absorb. Well, I'm going to foretell in response. You always say that. You know I work, just not on Fridays. Anyway, thanks for watching, Andrew. I hope you have a good night.
No time for a break.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of dead here. Oh, dude, Azure lets you... Thanks, his Rev? On his attack? That's really cool. Well, I think we have to either Elrond's Epiphany or Teferi here. If we don't do one of those things, we're just gonna die. Let's try it. If they counter, which they're very, very likely to. Like, if I was gonna be so surprised if they didn't have a counter there, but yeah, I think that's just game. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at how many control mirrors we've been up against since we've been playing this deck. Like, that was like our 4th or 5th control mirror. Out of like 8 games. 8 or 9 games. So, yeah. Pretty high frequency control mirrors. Alright, next up, Basri Ket, let's go. Pudgy Ninja. Alright, Mr. Pudgy Ninja. Well, this hand has Vanquish the Horde. It also has 3 lands. I think I'll keep it. Whoa. Aw, man, opponent. I wanted to play against you. Because you weren't a control deck. But then apparently both their free hands weren't good enough, so... Quit. Oh, that's really cool, actually. That's a really sweet card. You can sack any number of creatures as an additional cost to play that card. And for each one you sack, you get to copy the spell. Yeah, that's really cool. Anything with death triggers would work really well with that. Okay, we're up against blue-red Prismari deck. We're going first. We have lands, we have spells. Let's keep it. One of which is a counter spell. Very cool sleeves. Alright, we'll play our planes first. Put up our Swords of Plowshares. Hey. Feature a commit. That. Yeah, that'll resolve. But then we're going to Swords of Plowshares. Here we go, opponent. Now I have a memory lapse. They top whatever's on top. Okay, second planes, here you go. They pass back. Third island, pass the turn. That can resolve. Yeah, you do that. So they discarded Faithless Looting and Smoldering Egg. They either didn't have any artifacts to discard or didn't want to discard their artifacts. Let's commit that. Alright, next up, let's play our Pathway. I think we can play this on the white side. And then let's play our Teferi, if they have a counter spell. They have something. It's a memory lapse. Let's put it on top of our library. I want to be able to cast it next turn and hold up my own memory lapse. Okay. You get those treasures. Your hand. Let's go ahead and Mystic Sanctuary. Putting Swords of Plowshares back on top of our library. Recast to Fairy. See that counterspell, sir? It is exactly counterspell. Well, it kind of hurts to memory lapse a counterspell, but they just scooped as soon as we resolve to Fairy. Okay. Yeah, let's Play again. Well, I kind of feel like switching decks though. Let's play some Eugene. I feel like playing some Eugene. Eugene is definitely lower power than the Teferi one, but it's way more combo-y, as you can see. Alright, I'll keep this. This looks great. We're up against Arcades. Oh. We're up first. Play our manland first. Alright, next up, throw down our Moon Silver Key. Very cool. We don't have any other ramp aside from whatever we go get with the Moon Silver. They're looking at it a lot. The Brazen Borrower back to our hand. See, I wasn't even planning on getting something that I could use with it this turn. So like, I guess they don't know what's in our hands, so they might think that they set us back there, but like, they really didn't. I know what card I'm gonna go get here. It's Forsaken Mind. They can have their high alert. We'll throw this down and throw down a Treasure Keeper. They just scoop. I mean, they didn't have any green land, looks like, but I mean, like, we weren't crazy far ahead of them. We were ahead, but not crazy far. Oh. All right, here we go. SRAM. Nice. I kind of want to make a SRAM deck. I just don't know. Like, equipment don't seem strong enough on Arena yet to make a deck around it. And SRAM isn't only equipment, but that's all I would want to. Alright, we'll keep this. This is a little risky. Alright. Drew land. Yeah, SRAM is auras, equipment, or vehicles. So they could very well be doing like SRAM Voltron, SRAM Combo. Okay. We're gonna go Palladium Mirror. Let's hope they don't have removal for our Palladium Mirror. If they do, we're gonna be a little bit sad unless we draw land. That's something we hoped they didn't have. Right. Now, like I said, I hope we draw a land. We didn't, but we did draw this, we will play and activate right away. And I will attack. Gilded Lotus, okay. That was gonna be our play last turn. So they turned our Palladium Mirror off. Heart Piercer Bow. They're equipping to their SRAM. What does that even do? Oh, I can, okay. Yep. Alright, land. Okay. So this means we can go Gilded Lotus into Mecha Godzilla. It's Vigilance. Alright. Very nice. We're making our Mecha Godzilla not able to attack or block. Okay. Ametha, yep. Ooh, Chromatic Orrery. I like that. I like that a lot. Gene. Blow this up.
I can create.
Cast a Treasure Keeper. We have a lot of mana now. Yeah, I don't think they meant to do that. Dancing Sword. Ear Shield. They're thrown on SRAM, so now has Hexproof. They're just drawing like crazy. Okay, what are they gonna go get? Basic land or an artifact with a mana ability. They get Chromatic Orrery. Okay. Okay. They play their basically living weapon. Card. They equip their hammer. If they attack, I'm absolutely blocking with the Treasure Keeper. They might swing both at Eugene. I'd be totally fine with that. Treasure Keeper's coming at me. Yeah, find me something useful, Treasure Keeper. Sky Scanner. Okay. Well, I don't think our opponent's going to be very appreciative of that God Pharaoh statue. Okay, we can just play out all of our stuff here. And now we could make that a creature, which I think we will. We could activate this only if you control a sliver, okay. We could shoot a land, I don't think so. We can activate this. And I believe that's everything. We don't have any colored permanent. So let's go in with the team. They just don't block. Okay. Oh. Oh, I should have tapped it. I should have tapped it first. I could have just won right there. Ah. Okay. Well, that presents a clear threat to them, though. All of their spells cost 2 more to cast now because of God Pharaoh statue. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 mana. Could cast the Chromatic Orrery and have a lot more, but their spells cost 2 more to cast, so Chromatic Orrery would cost 9 of that 12 and add 5. Rather than only costing 7 like it normally would. They say good game and then pass, okay. Or they scoop. Yeah, I think the real issue for them was that I had this Platinum Angel. Because, like, even if they found a way to kill me there, I could just not block and I still wouldn't die. Because I couldn't die. I mean, they could have tried to deal with the Platinum Angel. But, yeah. Okay. That was our last game that'll get us XP today. I think I'll play one more game before I end the stream. Ooh, I've never seen somebody with one of these decks. I've always kind of been interested in making one of these. Never seen anybody with this deck. It'll be fun to kind of get a feel for how they work. Let's free mulligan this. We don't have any fast mana. Here we go. Ooh, they have the book. Okay, that is a man land. We want to play our man land. The Warden seems good in this deck since you're going to be blinking stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, this can come down. Let's get our Guardian Idol down. They cultivate, okay. Fire of Industry. Nice. Okay. Let's play a Foundry Inspector. Followed by a Mind Stone. followed by a ratchet bomb. And let's go ahead and put a charge counter on that ratchet bomb. Get a treasure, okay. Skyclave Apparition, which gets to exile on-land permanent. They choose the Foundry Inspector, though. Okay. Platinum Angel. Yeah, let's pump up the Ratchet Bomb. Throw down a Eugene.
My presence alone will guide you toward
Destroy the Skyclave Apparition and get a 3/3?
bathe in ghost fire.
So like now if they want to kill off our Eugene, they're gonna have to throw something away. Play a Thrag Tusk. Well, that's gonna be pretty good with their commander. They're keeping back their Tireless Provisioner. I'll block the Wayfinder just because he's a little bigger. I take action. Alright, let's put another counter on our Ratchet Bomb. Put on a land. Let's play our trans one. Let's use the trans wand to blow up their Thrag Tusk, which will get them a 3/3. But we're gonna have to deal with that. Then let's play our Golden Egg. What we get, Wedding Invitation. Okay. Play their commander. Okay. I think they're gonna, yeah, blink their druid. Which, this is a pretty good combo that they have going here. They can basically, for 1 mana, blink the druid right now. They only want to throw the beast into my apparition token. Yeah, let's just play Eugene. Gain a life.
I am ancient
Cancel.
and wise.
Let's draw a card.
Heed to my advice.
Play a Moonsilver Key. That'll be huge for next turn. Let's blow up their commander. Yep, so like I said, they basically get to blink for 1 mana right now. That is until they clear their deck of basic lands.
My plans do not include you.
And now that their commander's off the board, let's go ahead and crack our Ratchet Bomb to get rid of their Provisioner and their Druid. Vivi, okay?
Would you like to see what's left of Sky? All things begin and end in nature.
Okay. Exiled one card. They only attack with the beast. I'm blocking it. They're attacking with two things, which means that Eugene's dying one way or another. So I think I'll trade our 3/3s now.
This experience still proved useful.
Send him back to my hand. Or back to the command, rather. Okay. Celestis. Okay, so I think what I want to do here, does anything tap for colored mana? It does not. That's good. I want to activate this. Searching up Forsaken Monument, I believe. Yeah. Cast my Forsaken Monument. Cast my Celestis, floating a mana, gaining 2 life. I could crack the egg, but I really don't need to right now, so let's just pass. They cast their commander at instant speed. Okay. And then they cast a welcoming vampire. Okay. Okay. Llanowar Visionary. Well, that's gonna do a lot for them. Let's see if they pay for this. I don't think they should here. Yeah, they don't. Oski. Okay.
For the fallen.
Yep. That's gonna draw you a lot of cards right there. Luckily we have a lot of mana. So let's tap like this. Oh. Cast this. Now with that, we can cast Eugene, untap all that. Now with Eugene on the battlefield,
Be mindful.
we could blow something up, or we could just make a dude, like a blocker. I guess it's probably more worth it to blow something up. Let's keep on getting rid of their command. Is there anything I can do about that? I don't think so. He's just phasing out his entire board. Well then. Platinum Angel. Yeah, with that, I think, well, might actually activate this. And decline. Fine.
Strike now! Strike hard!
Okay. Well, Platinum Angel means we can't lose right. They're just going in with the team at our face. I'll block Toski so that they don't draw a card off of it. But they're gonna draw a lot of other cards. Toski's ridiculous, man. Well, we're at least at 5, so even if they kill off our Platinum Angel, which it looks like they're about to do. Actually, that card just kills us. Yeah, I'm gonna concede to that, because that card just absolutely destroys us. Alright, well that wasn't a very fun game. I want to play one more. Let's play one more game. We just kind of got stuck there, you know? Like, usually we have a decent amount of stuff like to do, and we stuck with nothing to do. Okay. I'll keep this. Ooh, Inventor's Fair. That's my favorite land. Hey. Hey. I'm drawing crazy cards this game. Let's go. That's gonna hurt a little bit, but not the end of the world. Let's take I guess a lightning. Discard. Olive Oracle. Okay, I'll take the 3 life here. Go ahead and lightning bolt this. Then with that, let's play a Paradox Engine. Which then we can play out our Metalwork Colossus. Not too many. Okay. But now next turn we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just gonna have a ton. Okay. They just scooped, so that's the end of it. We didn't really get to go off there, but we were about to. You know what? I just realized that I forgot to change my stream title. So we're gonna say Brawl Night. Okay. Very cool. All right, so we do have enough to go buy ourselves a pack. I also got myself the Gabo sleeves today because those looked awesome. I got them for it was a reasonable amount of gold. It was like 1,600 gold or 1,800 gold or something like that. Like it was not a lot of gold for some like pretty funny sleeves. Oops, not playing. We wanted to go to the store and go to packs. And I would like a pack of Strixhaven. Strixhaven has the potential to get you 2 rares. Ooh, and it's happened. We got a sparring regimen and Urza's Rage. Okay, that card's not great, but I mean it's fine. Pretty good card, like super late game. But yeah, just not really what I was looking for. But anyway, I'm gonna cut the stream there. So thank you for watching. Anyone that watched, thank you so much for joining the stream. It's been a pleasure having you. Andrew, it was great talking to you for a little while. And anybody else that was here as well. I'm glad to have entertained you at least for a little bit. Anybody who's here, if you enjoyed what you saw, consider following. I have some set packs. I don't know if you saw over in the corner that way. That way, if you look all the way over on your screen that way, I have that little blue thing. It's if you follow my cursor is up here. It basically just says that I have set booster packs from each set in standard, and if anyone follows, I open one of these on stream, and you get to pick which pack I open, which is kind of cool, kind of fun. But anyway, so if you follow, I'll open a pack. But thank you for watching. Yeah. I hope everyone has a great rest of their night. Goodbye.